Welcome to week 3 of Science 9 in quarter 4. I am teacher Farrah and you are watching DepEd MPTV. This week, I will be teaching impulse and momentum. So be ready with your paper, pencil, and self-learning module. Enjoy and have fun! These are the learning objectives. Define impulse and momentum. Solve problems involving impulse and momentum. Relate impulse and momentum to collision of objects and infer that the total momentum before and after collision is equal. Let's check your prior knowledge about our lesson. Direction. Choose the letter of your answer and write it on your answer sheet. 1. A moving bus moves twice as fast. What would be its momentum? A. The same. B. Twice as much. C. 1/2 as its original momentum. D. Difficult to determine. The answer is letter B. Is your answer correct? Now, pause the video and continue answering the pretest. Check your answers. Put check mark if you got correct answer. Mark X if it is wrong. Here are the key answers. Were you able to get 80% of the row score? If it's not, you will learn more as we proceed to the lesson. Recall your previous lesson about projectile motion by answering this activity. Pause and continue the video when you are done answering. Here is the direction. Complete the paragraph by filling in the correct words. Choices are in the box. Now, fasten your seatbelt and enjoy your ride with me. Study the pictures and answer the questions that follow. Pause the video to complete your answer. It's time to understand what is a momentum. Momentum is defined as mass motion. The general equation for momentum is P is equal to mass times velocity. The unit of momentum is kilogram-meter per second. Mass is kilogram, velocity is meter per second. Let us try problem number 1. A 0.50 kg bowling ball rolls within a velocity of 3.0 meter per second. What is the momentum of the ball? Given 0.50 kg is the mass, 3.0 meter per second is the velocity, and unknown is momentum. Solution. P is equal to mass times velocity, wherein 0.50 kg is multiplied to 3.0 meter per second. Yields to answer 1.5 kg-meter per second. Remember these equations. If you are looking for momentum, mass, and velocity, you use the following formula. Let us try problem number 2. A pitcher throws a baseball with a mass of 0.5 kg and a momentum of 10 kg-meter per second. What is the velocity of the ball? 0.5 kg is the mass, 10 kg-meter per second is momentum, unknown is the velocity. Solution. V is equal to P divided by M, wherein P is the 10 kg-meter per second divided by 0.5 kg equals to 20 meter per second. Our second lesson is all about impulse. It is the change in momentum. In physics, the external force acting on an object over a specific time leads to a change in momentum of an object. The general equation for impulse is equals to force times time. This concept is Newton's second law of motion. It states that net force is directly proportional to the mass of a body and its acceleration. In equation form, force is equal to mass times acceleration, or force is equal to mass times change in velocity divided by time. Let us try problem number 4. A lady tennis player hits a 0.002 kilogram tennis ball, giving a speed of 15 meters per second. What impulse does she impart to the ball? Given 0.002 kilogram is the force, 15 meters per second is the time, and unknown is impulse. Solution. I is equals to force times time. Force is 0.002 kilogram multiplied to 15 meters per second. The answer is 0.03 kilogram dash meter per second or 0.03 Newton. Always bear in mind, an external force is required to change the momentum of a body, but action and reaction forces acting within the body do not affect any change in momentum of the body. If no external force acts on a certain object, the momentum of the object is conserved. There is no change in momentum of the object. Thus, it implies change in momentum is equals to 0. Let's do this. Direction. Answer the given questions based in the diagram in a paragraph form. Write it in your answer sheet. Clue. The diagram below depicts the change in velocity of a 0.15 kilogram ball. You may pause this video to complete your answers. Let us measure what you have learned about our lesson. Direction. Write the word true if the statement is correct and false if the statement is wrong. Write your answers in your answer sheet. Number 1. The force multiplied by time is known as the impulse. Number 2. The mass multiplied by velocity is known as the change in momentum. Number 3. Momentum increases as velocity increases. Number 4. An object with greater mass has a lesser momentum. Number 5. Sudden stops imparts tremendous forces because the change in speeds happens within a longer time. Let's try your computational skills. Your task is to solve and fill in the missing data on the table in the red box. Use calculator or extra sheet for your computations. To have more time for your computation, you may pause this video. Write down your answer in your answer sheet. To summarize everything, let's do assessment. Direction. Read and understand the questions and statements below. Choose the letter of the best answers and write it down on your answer sheet. Number 1. What do you call the quantity of motion of a given body that depends on mass and velocity? Number 2. What force applied during a given time which gives an object its momentum? Pause this video and continue answering the rest of the questions. Lastly, your performance test. Is you're going to make a slogan that promotes road safety to prevent vehicular collision or accident. You will be guided with the following rubric. Before we close, may we acknowledge Sir Floridel L. Bartolome, the developer of this module. Thank you, sir. I hope you have learned a lot, my dear learners. Have a great day.